Number 2, it says that a hero embodies truth and love to be a force for good, which means that she intentionally leaves every place she goes better for her being there. You know, it's easy to get caught up in your own issues, your own problems, your own anxieties, and forget that every interaction matters. The little things are the big things, and every person you meet is an opportunity to make the world better. I mean, if you can make that interaction positive, you may be able to make their story better. You may even be able to put their story on a different trajectory, because you don't know anything about that person. Not really. Even if you've met them before. You know how long it takes for people to really open up? How many friends do you know well enough so that you can tell me about their history, their past, their parents, the things that traumatized them, their successes? It takes years. And a lot of people don't even know those things about themselves. So you don't know anything about that person. You don't know anything about their story. You don't know anything about their family, their friends. For all you know, this may be the worst day of their life. And I'm telling you, a compliment goes a long way. A hug goes a long way. I mean, some of my favorite interactions are with cashiers, or with waitresses. You know, one of my other favorite people is Dr. Jordan Peterson, and you know the introduction to this podcast is sort of a compilation of some of my favorite people discussing the idea of the hero. And he told a story one time talking about a friend of his that was impeccable at being able to interact with the person, not the role in the situation. And I thought that was such a profound idea, because when you interact with, so for example, if you walk somewhere, excuse me, if you walk in somewhere and there's a clerk, do you interact with the person who is a clerk, or do you interact with the role of the clerk? Most people just interact with the role of the clerk, and you're missing an opportunity to have an honest engagement and say, hey, you know, how are things? Not, how are things good? How are things really? Are things okay? Is there anything I can do to help out? And also, I just want to say, your hair looks really beautiful. You've got a great smile. I love those shoes. How hard is that? But people pass up on it. Pass up on those opportunities every single day. And I think that's a real shame, and I think that heroes don't do that. They embody that truth, they embody that love, and they're a force for good everywhere they go. That's the reason my mission in real estate is to be a force for good in my community and the lives of my clients.